Hello and welcome back to Minecraft Magic the Harvesting. My name is Michael Batman Guy, and I've done a little bit of eating off camera. You can see my chest is now less full than it was before. And I still have more eating to do, so I want to make a bowl. However, I don't have any wood on hand. I did, however, do one thing off camera, and that's make the poor man's version of a window with fences here. Just so I'm able to look outside and see, the time of day and where the sun... Well, I guess I can't really see where the sun is, but I can see if it's dark or light. And that's the basics. Of course, it wasn't until after I did that I remembered I have this little mod here in the upper left-hand corner. This is, I believe, no more F3 or something. And it just gives me a key to toggle that information there that you can often find by... Well, let's turn that off. Using function F3 to access the debug menu and sift through all that for when you just want your coordinates or the time of day or something. So this is all the actual useful information, which I forgot about because I have the coordinates on the map on the other side of the screen. So lots of sources for information here. And I think it being Hello, Mr. Ender Person. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, you just go over there. Have fun with your block of grass. I'm just going to go around over here. How are the crops doing? Not bad. Not bad. But I want to grab one more log. And I think let's just continue this pattern downward. Use my hatchet. There we go. One more log. There's 4 more planks, and this will allow me to make some bowls, and then I can combine these berries together. And are these the... no. See, I was confused between this olive-armed cactus, which doesn't hurt me at all, and the tiny cactuses, cacti, out in the actual desert. They do hurt when you walk over them. It's very deceptive. Very tricky game. Very tricky. But anyways, there's a slight change to the bowl recipe in this game in that you have to use slabs because the planks in that pattern are used for the agricraft, what do they call it? The irrigation system. So I believe 2 like that, and I can put 1 of each berry here. Makes a pair of berry medleys, and this is much more efficient use of berries than using just... You can, of course, do 3 berries in 1 bowl, but you get a lot more for bang for your buck if you can use 2 bowls that way. And we can chow down on that. Uses towards 1.5 food points. There we go. I'll save the other one for later, so I don't want to eat something already eaten recently. What else? I'm really hesitant to eat the pufferfish. Pretty sure they poison you. And hey, not eating toast and celery. Awesome. We'll call that breakfast. And that brings us almost to the top. I like it. I like it. We're doing well. I hear a zombie. Where are you? Probably in the water? No? Oh, hello. My matic is about to break. Let's conserve our hits. There we go. Ooh, and I got a osmium helmet. Ooh. Osmium being the added material from Mekanism. It is a real world metal, but its properties are not really what the mod uses it for. You really wouldn't want to make a helmet out of it. Let's just put it that way. I wouldn't recommend it anyway. Okay, next item on the list, I think I want to go back to that birch forest way over here and get some birch wood and saplings. That way I don't have to destroy the beautiful gigantic forest around me, because everything here is either a giant tree or a fruit tree. Like, oh, I could chop this down, except it's got nutmeg on it. Get out of here, zombie. So I don't want to do that. I want a different tree that I can plant myself and not feel bad about chopping down. Also, birch are really handy because the tallest possible birch you can still chop down from the ground. It will never be too tall for you to reach all of it. And I really like that feature. It makes it great for making really easy manual tree farms. Now, of course, it's not necessarily the most efficient as far as that. I think the dark oak gets you a lot more log per sapling. But I'm going to wait to bother with that until I get the, what's it called, the broad axe, the upgraded axe from Tinker's Construct. Which, that'll be a while. I've got to collect those smeltery parts from the village and combine them with some of my own pieces. It is not complete. It doesn't have a controller or a tank or any drains on it. But it does cut down on the amount of sand and gravel and... what's the other one? Sand? Gravel? Come on, help me out, chicken. How do I make grout? I'll just look it up here. Remember, it's not dirt. That'd be ridiculous. Grout? No, no, no. See, I always forget this. You gotta click out of the text box before you can press R to see the recipe. I am grout. Sand, gravel, and clay. That was it. How could I forget about the clay? Okay. And that's going to be a key material for a lot of things, actually, to get started here. So if I ever find any, I really ought to stop and dig it up. Speaking of which, is there any here? Just checking. No. Dirt and rock. Useless swamp. But look at the biodiversity in this place. Oh my gosh. The flora has gone wild. And here's another type of bamboo from Plant and Mega Pack. These ones are almost even easier than Growthcraft because you don't have to worry about... they don't spread out on their own, but you can easily replant it. You just stick one of the pieces in the ground and it'll grow. It's that simple. However, I already have one type of bamboo and I haven't actually made use of it yet, so we'll hold off on that until I have some more storage space to actually make that viable. Alright, so here's a birch tree. Chop, chop, chop. Yeah, see, that was about as tall as they get. And I could reach the top quite easily. I've already got 5 saplings. Wow, that is best birch tree ever. I feel sorry for chopping you down, my friend. I've never had a tree so kind. Hey! This hatch is getting pretty comfy. If I patch it up a bit, I think I can make it last a little bit longer. Yeah. Which, really, now that I'm thinking about it, I should do right now. Let's just repair these. Since one flint is not going to push these guys... Oh, that one does. Okay. What's it at right now? Durability 14? Alright, we'll see about chopping down one more tree with it. And, you know, since we're here, why don't we get some regular oak? I'm probably not going to farm these as much, but if we could get some apples... Hey, how about that? How about that luck, huh? Boy, I bet the guys with their UHCs wish they had that kind of power to say, I wish I had an apple. Boom, it drops. But you can make a lot of food with an apple. Very easily as well. What is the, look at some of the recipes here. Not in the food processor. Just, shapeless crafting. All these you can make very caramel apples. No, the caramel is difficult. What's the other one? Like candied apple or something. Yeah, toffee apple. Toffee. Toffee? Toffee? However you want to say it. Sugar, apple, and a stick. And the stick, of course, can be replaced with bamboo. So, I've got sugarcane growing. I just need some apples, some sticks, and I've got a nice, delicious treat. Super easy. Super fast. And how are we on durability? 1! Ooh! Just caught it. Just caught it. There we go. Okay. Those are back up to snuff. We've got a good amount of saplings. We've got some logs to work with. I don't remember which... I believe it's a whole extra mod itself that was the fast leaf decay that causes all the leaves to disappear as soon as I've chopped down the tree. That's also really nice, so I don't have to stand here waiting around for them to drop their goodies. And I'm thinking about letting that wooden helmet run out of durability before donning the osmium. Simply because otherwise what do I do with it? I'm just going to throw it on the ground and wait for it to despawn. Doesn't seem very efficient. I'm hoping one of these guys will drop a feather. Because one of the other items I want to get is a clipboard. Because then I can make an actual to-do list. I can write on here, what are we going to do for today's episode? And have it all right there and organized. And I need a feather, ink sac, pressure plate, and 3 pieces of paper. This is of course simple enough to craft. Paper, I've got the reeds growing. Ink sac, I need to find a squid. And thanks to, I believe it's Botania that adds the, what do you call it, shedding, or the random drops from monsters. So chickens will randomly drop feathers. Spiders will just randomly drop string, so you don't have to actually kill the mobs to get their items. Of course, I have Pam's mob drop crops and magical crops. Also gives me ways around those, but you gotta get some to start with. So currently, the only way to get a feather as of yet is to kill chickens or hope that one of them will drop it on its own and kind of shed the feather. This is the Natura cotton. Not really desperate enough for string, although, like many things, the sooner I get that started, the better. But we'll focus on one thing at a time. Or, 3 things, or however many I'm up to. I don't want to add even more. And across here, and where's the dirt? There we go. Aha! Aha! Yes, mountain climbing in Minecraft. It's quite things, especially when your frames suddenly freeze. I mean, makes it more challenging. It's half the fun. No, I really am regretting not putting in movement plus or something like that. Just because it would give me the ability to actually climb. I can go up much higher heights by holding the climb button. You can actually lift yourself up ledges. It's really nice. But once we get a ways into Botania, we can get some mystical items, trinkets to help ourselves along. And do I have inventory space? Yes, I do. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab an extra one of these as I see it, just to speed that process up back home. And how we doing? Hey, there's another Enderman, still hanging around. Oh, I'm gonna plant these flowers down. I keep picking these things up whenever a creeper blows up or something. Oh! Dying things. Yeah, let's get away from those. But not lose where I'm going. I've totally disoriented myself. Up this way. Blueberries? Always grab the blueberries. Oh dear. Please don't knock me off a cliff. Do not knock me off a cliff. That would be rather terrible. Okay, easy, easy. Hello, cow. Almost there. Almost there on this dark, dreary day. Man, we didn't see much sunlight at all this episode. Got a little bit, because it was rainy for most of the daytime. Alright, we made it. Let's check the spoils of war here. What do I want to do? Plant some birch saplings. Plant down other sugarcane. Sure. Let's do that. So sugarcane can go all along here. Birch can go out here. Right like that. That looks good. Where else do we have some space? Oh, there's lots of open space over here. I don't want to stick them too close together yet. Need to make sure I get a good number of saplings out of them. And yeah, this looks like a good spot for an oak. Why not? Yeah, here's another one. Have more trees. Why not? We can never have too many trees in the forest. We can, of course, be starving to death. That's always a possibility. So I ate that once. I ate that once. I ate that once. Darn it. Everything here has been eaten. I want to save the apple. I know it's a bit ridiculous, but let's save it for when I can actually combine it with something. There, I can have a strawberry. We go to baked potato. Yes, finally. And I will eat the guava fruit and one of the candleberries. Still a grab bag on the nutritional spectrum here. I'm not stable yet, but I think we're getting close. Part of the problem is that hunger overhaul also makes the crops grow a lot slower. So, of course, it might be better if they had more light. I just now thought of that. This might be beneficial somewhat. Clear out some of this. How are these doing? 0%. 14%. Okay. So I guess the best option for us is still fishing. Let's just come over here. Grab a couple of fish, especially because we get so much variety so easily. And that was a fish. I just missed it. There we go. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Here, fishy, 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 fishy. Got you. It's a little one. Anchovy! Can we put that on our pizza? Fish dinner, sushi, fish sandwich, fish sticks. And I can somehow turn it into raw cod. That's amazing. Okay. No, only good for sushi and fish sandwiches. Well, and fish sticks, but cannot put it on our pizza. I'm so disappointed. Oh, nope. Leave me alone. Take that. Vile fiend. Haha! Oh dear. Where are you guys coming from? Oh my goodness. Yes, I do know that attacking zombies does have the possibility of spawning more zombies. Oh look! It's another miniature skeleton. They're so cute when they're not shooting me in the face. I don't know why I thought fishing in the middle of the night was a good idea. But this is... ooh, another eel. This is when I have the time. I mean, you know, I like to use the daylight to go other places. I really just need to work on securing the area a little better. I could probably add more lights. That would probably be helpful. Actually, now that I think about it, more lights are always better. I'm gonna put one up here on the hill. One here by the tree. Well, tree to be. And I want to light this place up, but I don't want to get too close to where I know that little baby skeleton was. There we go. That should afford me a little more protection. And pick more strawberries. Absolutely. Okay, strawberries and blueberries, at least from the plant mega pack variety, rather plentiful. I don't know what other type of berries the mod has in store. What happened? I got caught on the mystical gray flower. Thanks a lot. I hate when your fishing line gets caught on some tree branch when you're casting it. Here, fishy, come on, grab the bait. Yeah! Yeah, you got it. Ooh, a nice big cod, look at that. I'll take it. He looks delicious. And there's more, a lot of mudfish. Cod, eel, and a catfish. Hey, that's some good eating. Well, apparently they're all effectively the same. Nourishing morsels. That's a new one. A herring. Hey, now I can chop down the largest tree in the forest. Perfect. And I got a bone. No, I didn't pick it up. There, it didn't quite make it to shore. A bone. And a raw bass. Okay, now I just need to catch a raw bass amp. Ha ha ha. It's a joke from fishing in, oh, what's the game called? I just lost it. Not Harvest Moon. Animal Crossing. That's the word I'm looking for. Crossing the animals. A lot of eel. Eel and mudfish. That seems to be the most common species here. Alrighty, what else we got? Rotten flesh to put away. Bunch of junk. Okay. So, sun is coming up, which means it is a great time to stop this episode and get ready for the next one. And I think I've got enough fish here to get myself, and I can make bread and toast and whatnot, that we will go ahead and go underground next time. Start digging up, looking for some copper. So I will be ready to upgrade my tools. See what else I can find down there. See if we can find a nice cave to explore. Just do something a little different before moving on to building that smeltery. Alright, so we'll take care of that soon enough. In the meantime, my name is Michael Batman Guy. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.